Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to WatchBox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me directly. My email address is tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Email me for questions about condition, accessories, age, pricing, whatever comes to mind, reach out to me directly. My email address is tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a 2019 launch from Audemars Piguet, part of the Millenary collection. This is the Millenary Frosted Gold Philosophique, the latest in a long-running collection of Audemars Piguet single-hand watches. They are not precisely of the same model lineage, but of the same general, philosophy. And this Philosophique is a single-hand watch for those who love the warm tones of frosted gold, a hammered like brown bronze dial, and don't count seconds and minutes, as the single hand indicates only the hours. Now, the watch is marketed as a ladies' watch, as it came out in 2019. I see it more as a unisex option because of the way it sits and the way it is. It's not covered in diamonds. It's not quartz. It's not petite. A man could wear this and wear it well. So the watch is 39.5 millimeters from 9 to 3, not inclusive of the crown, which includes a clear sapphire. The watch is 10.9 millimeters thick and 43.2 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see it wears quite nicely. With the rose gold, a handsome complement to just about any skin tone, and the watch wears long down the wrist rather than broad across the wrist, so I can recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference, and it will easily slide underneath a dress cuff. As you can see on the wrist, it looks larger than a 36 millimeter Rolex Datejust, which is a unisex watch, so this is very much a unisex option, in fact. Taking a quick look at the strap, you can see AP went with a bonded strap, so it's a medium rectangular scale alligator leather on the top, matte finish to match the dial. And when I say it's bonded, I mean it's held together by adhesive. There's no stitching for a neater, cleaner, thinner profile. You can see it has a folded edge. There's calfskin on the back. It is a brand new Audemars Piguet factory strap, and it's paired with an Audemars Piguet AP branded rose gold pin buckle. Taking a look at the case, you can see the so-called Florentine finishing that Audemars Piguet has deployed on this watch. It's executed with a very minutely tipped drill and manually drawn out across the surfacing. And as you can see, no two of these, by definition, could ever be exactly the same because the randomness of the frosted pattern makes each one effectively a piece unique. One of the features I love most is that part of the frosting on the front of the watch is actually underneath the sapphire. So you have this bezel outboard that's frosted, but then it extends underneath the sapphire inboard, ringing the inner dial. Now you can see there's a brushed metallic, a deeply grooved brushed metallic pattern that swirls around the dial across the little dimples that have been wrought on the metal. We also have individual hour indices and then a half-frosted rose gold leaf-style hand or foil-style hand, and it's impressive to see how it actually works. This is a mechanism that ensures the tip of the hand always extends to cover approximately the same third of the index all the way around. So you can see how the hand is off the center of the driving wheel. As a result, it traces an elliptical path that perfectly mirrors the shape of the watch and the dial, and it is a beguiling thing. Now, flipping it over, high horology, AP makes its own cases, decorates these cases, and makes its own movements. And this is Audemars Piguet manufacturer caliber 3140. Bidirectional automatic winding with ceramic rotor bearings for high efficiency. It has a 50-hour power reserve. It pivots on 43 joules, it beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it has a full balance bridge with a free-sprung index. This is a piece of architecture borrowed from the 3120, which is also used in AP sports watches, so this is a very fundamentally tough movement. And though the watch does not include seconds, it does have a hacking balance, and you can see it's a free-sprung gyromax-style balance for precise adjustment. So it has that full balance bridge and a free-sprung index for shock resistance. You can also see that it's a combination of manual and mechanical finishing, and it's properly shaped to fit the case, as it has an ovoid profile, so it's shaped to fit the case and also sized properly for the case, the mark of a true manufacturer. The finishing standard is approximately what you'll find on an FP Journe watch, so a high degree of finishing executed by both mechanical and manual means. We have the coats of arms of the Audemars and Piguet families on the rotor to remind you that AP is to this day the oldest Swiss watch brand continuously owned and run by the founding families. Then all of this is water resistant down to 20 meters. I'll show you the operation of the hour hand one more time. It's a little bit like a simplified version, or at least simplified version of the effect, of the Parmigiani pantograph. And it is anything but a conventional slow watch. This is a 12-hour single-hand watch. Reach out to me at Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.